Opening ceremonies were just the beginning for the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. The singers performed more than a dozen times during the Olympics in the church's production called Light of the World. When the conference center was built in downtown Salt Lake City, church leaders said it would be used for some musical events. To date, this was truly the largest.
Revealing an enormous dome.
5 months before the games, producers invited the media to an unveiling, a sneak preview. This show, they said, would literally include a cast of thousands, singers, actors, even flying dancers, to create what they hoped would be a memorable theatrical and perhaps spiritual experience for visitors.
Our mandate for the production is to try to leave a tremendous legacy of goodwill, to try to participate along with other community events that will be going on.
Costumes on parade showed the international flavor that would go hand in hand with the Olympic spirit. And there was even a closer connection within the production. The story of Alma Richards, Utah's first Olympian, a gold medalist in the 1912 games in the high jump.
Roads to travel calling me. It's about his story, about finding his path, about finding that light within that inspired him to achieve, and he did. And that's what I really love about this character.
He almost didn't finish school, where he learned to high jump. But some advice changed his life, given to him by a Native American, played by Al Harrington.
Sounds to me like you're trying to get away from something.
I am.
I would like it to just be good entertainment for the people that will come, and that they will see that the people of Utah are wonderful.
This, said church leaders, would also be an opportunity through song and story to tell visitors about what members believe and prove to some that there is a human and divine connection that many can understand, even find appealing.
While we can talk about the light within that inspires us, and we all understand that, we also want to talk about the source of that light and the fact that that's what makes the children of God come together.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop right there.
Expectations were high, which meant rehearsals were long. On any given Saturday before the games began, the cast could be found working for 8 hours or more. Directors felt that with the church's conference center centrally located in downtown Salt Lake, that visitors had to be made welcome, to feel comfortable, to come in and be entertained.
We will be, the best hosts that we can, and as part of being that one of those hosting entities, we would like to provide an experience that will be motivating and uplifting and exciting.
Most of the performers were not professionals. This group, students from Brigham Young University, who wanted the chance to say something to the world through their talents. They soon realized what a challenge it would be.
Eventually, the organ pipes will be covered by a screen of stars, and this stage will continue. The dome will go around and down. But for now, the performers say the real challenge is the rake and handling, just moving on it.
Some of these young people came to the production with years of dance training, but this was a first.
None of us have even seen a stage
on an angle
or been on one like this.
So actually the first rehearsal, they gave us time to just get used to the stage. We had about a half hour just to walk and run and jump. I think the world is going to see a side of us that they've never seen. They're going to see it through dance and song, and it's a really good opportunity to do that.
And as rehearsals continued, tickets were selling quickly, 120,000 of them within days, the single largest ticketed event for the church ever. Eventually, performances had to be added to accommodate requests and Olympic visitors.
While the actors are backstage putting on makeup and getting into costumes, the technical directors are here out front, making sure the scenery, the props, the lighting, and the videotape all work.
And man became a living soul.
Once the staging was conquered, then came the technical challenge and living up to the title, Light of the World. That literally meant hundreds and hundreds of lights to create that ethereal connection between heaven and earth. The lights, coupled with flying actors and props, were envisioned but yet to be realized. At this stage, it was time for dress rehearsals, but technicians were still working out all the bugs. That left the performers wondering just how is all of this going to work.
Like anything you're involved in, it has the best and worst moments of your life. So you can imagine putting this cast of 400 together on the stages. And they're all throughout all the scenes too, all the people are, so it becomes a little confusing, but it's been a wonderful experience.
And that was the reaction from Olympics visitors. Wonderful. There was a feeling there I liked, they said. People coming together to celebrate what we have in common. For church leaders, Light of the World was only the beginning for what they hope Conference Center Productions will become.
We'll look back on this and say, yes, we did some cutting-edge things in technology and such, but what flows out of this will be, I think, over the years for our children and our children's children. What will be portrayed here, I think, will be magnificent for the world.